Welcome to Flex2B and another training session in Flex2B. I got a mail from Eve and she says, "Hi Frank, hope you are well." But the most important is her question. I try to add a new material to the list with a new variety, additional numbers, and so on and so on. Basically, she wants to know how to define a new material in Flex2B. So I started already Flex2B, and in the main dashboard I can hit on the left hand side over here the materials tab, or I can go as a power user into administration and then use the menu master tables of Flex2B and go to materials or products. What she wants to do is she wants to add a new variety, and you see several tab pages over here in the material folder. Let's start with a variety, and we're gonna add a variety, and I'm gonna call the variety EW, and it's Eve's fruit, and I'm just gonna save it. So EW will be our new variety. Save it, close it, and I said yes. Basically, I now need to define a new material. Now I'm gonna take a glimpse on a free number, and I'm gonna take 111 as new material, and I can call it Eve's fruit. Identification. First of all, I need to add a pack identity, and if it's a non-existing one and I want to create one, I first need to define the pack identity. So let's call it the pack identity. Let's, for easy sake, call it 111. I first need to define the variety, the brand, which is Flex2B brand, for instance, the variety EW, class 1, for instance, growing method. Conventional, it can be by organics, it can be whatever. Pack style, let's see what pack styles that we're having. This is some of the pack styles we have defined over here, but you can go for whatever pack style that is in your Flex2B environment. A size, let's call it XL, we're going to make it a large one. If you need a special label indicator, count, commercial description, for instance, Eve's very tasty fruit. We can call a client box a GS1 GTN code, which will prefix it, and so on and so on. I'm for now gonna save it. Save it, and it indicates that I missed the box count, which is there for production and automation services, but just put it on 1 if you don't have it next to you. And it already generated my GS1 GTN code. And this is basically built around the GS1 prefix that your company is, or your demo file is having, and so on and so on. So this is my pack identity. Let's go back to the tab over your materials, and then I can take that pack identity, and then I just need to enter the variety, the class, the growing method, and this is on logistics unit level. Pack identity is on box level. The pack category, I'm just gonna take one, let's call it container 1 extra bin fill, whatever. It will be one which is in your assignment. XL, the origin, the brand, also Flex2B brand. A label indicator, that is if there is a specific label which needs to be printed on the fruit or the vegetable itself, a commercial one, for instance, Kill Fresh or whatever. Yeah. Oops, sorry, this is not the purpose in the demo. So a label indicator, let's say that I didn't define one. And I can fulfill all those things, add additional information in it. Let's call it just OK. Save. Basically, now it's filled. Basically, let's test it. Let's just let's just create an order. Orders, yeah, just gonna give it a number 2016-0005 for instance. A cool start code, let's call it Tesco. I don't know whether there's Tesco in it. Test plant, which is also okay, whatever. Customer, okay, maybe Tesco is in the test system as a, there it is, finance center. That's maybe not Tesco Island, for instance. Order date, let's give it as an order for tomorrow. We're going to deliver it on Wednesday. Sold to, shipped to, and so on and so on. Information, I don't care. Do you want to save? Yes. 111, which is Eve's material that we have just defined. You see EW as the variety. Let's call it 10 pallets. That's what it basically is. And you see that we have now used the product in the system. Never forget, mark your material is as active. If it is not active, it will not show up in all the lists that we have. Thank you for attending a base session on materials, pack identities, and adding some properties, additional properties in Flex2B. Hope to see you soon.